Let's bring the land down, down, down. And let's get rid of all the trees, trees, trees. Okay, can we make this a bit bigger? Alright. We can add trees later, of course. But for now, I'm going to get rid of all the trees. There we go. Okay, this is looking like a fresh start, fresh start. Okay, right. So now we have a blank canvas, canvas, canvas. Alright, I just want to turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, right, let's get started, shall we? So, we are building a Moonlight fairy village, 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 village. So we're going to start with the water, 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 okay? And we're just going to go with the flow. Excuse the pun, excuse the pun. Let's move this across. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger here. Oh, look, the ducks. The ducks have come to play. That's awesome. I'm going to make this area a bit thicker. And then also make this side. Make this side a little thicker. Okay, let's get rid of this. Don't know why that's there. Let's get rid of that. And there we go. So the ducks can swim. Oh, we have so many ducks. That is amazing. Okay, first things first, we need a path. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a path from there to there. Okay, I'm going to bring this all the way down, like so. Bring it all the way down. And I want to curve it. So I want to add, there we go. So we've kind of curved it a little bit like so. Then I also want to make it a bit bigger so that people can walk. There we go. Nice. So people can walk across. And I'm going to make it very, very plain. Very, very plain. Okay, we've got that there. Let's also get maybe some, whoopsie. I was meant to just do some lily pads, but that's too many. We go, just one click. Fantastic. Right. We're going to start with a fun little path. So from there, we're going to go like this. Straight. And we'll have an area here. Just have a path there. And here can be like a fun little sitting area. Make this double. Fantastic. Okay, so we made that a bit bigger. All right. So when you first come here, you will be greeted with this. We will bring this down like so. Bring that all the way down. And then we make it, that's quite large. Make it quite large, like about that big. I think that's a good size. Alright. Let's move it more in the middle, like so. and make it more rounded like that. And we will get rid of the paths. There we go. Nice. I think that's a great start so far. Very good start. Right. Then we're going to do this. Oh, that's very cool, but we're not doing that. Oh, okay. Right. Bring it up a little bit. Larger. Like so. Oh, no. Sorry. Bring this up and there we go. Okay, so I want to make this. I want to make this so that it is flat, like so. Okay, and then we can actually, yeah. Oh no, okay, wait. Okay, I want to make it a square. There we go. Nice. I always sometimes forget which is the correct one to do. Okay, then we will paint this. Paint this, make it 0 like so. Then we will make a little roof like this, but I want to make it nice and pointy. I also want to make it so that it faces this way. So I'm going to grab this. Whoopsie, wrong thing. I want to grab this and I want to rotate it. There we go. Then I've got the, wait. There we go, nice. Then I've got the roof. Okay, I want to bring it in like that. Bring it up. And let's, how do we do this? Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's bring this out a little bit. Go and bring out the other side. Fantastic, there we go. Nice. Okay, now I want to make it. Oh, there we go. Nice, like pointy almost. Like that. Okay, and bring this down a little bit. And bring this up. Bring this up. Whoopsie. Bring this up a little bit higher. There we go. Okay. So remember, we're going for moonlight. So we're going to make this a purple color. Okay. Then when we eventually build houses, we're going to add the chairs. We're going to add the chairs and whatnot. I also want to see if I can do this as well. So we're going to do this. Bring this in. Bring this. Okay, can't bring it down anymore. All the way down. Bring it up a little bit. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, we'll take that back. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we have our cute little first area. Once we can, I don't really know how to get random stuff. That's okay, We can add the lights so long, so I'm going to just add this. Bring this down, bring it in. Okay. There we go. We take this and we put it right here and we rotate it. There we go. And on there we shall put a light. That's one thing I do wish that they had. I wish they did have I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind, never mind. Okay, right. Then I need a new keypad. A keypad. I need a new what is this called? I need a new keyboard. Alright, now we're gonna make a bit of actually no. No we're not. Okay, right. Next I'm going to build, let's bring this. Okay. Let's make it a bit more straight. Very good, like so. Okay, there we go. That looks fantastic. And we'll make it as long as we can. Like this. And we'll make it as long as we can at the back, like so. I just want to see something. If we do this, okay? No, okay, that's not going to work. That's fine. Okay. Right, so we have this little area here. I'm going to draw a path down the side. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make this path a little bit bigger. Like so. I just want to make sure that, okay. Okay, the land is pretty flat, so that's fine. Okay. Then I want to add some, does this go higher? Okay, I'm going to make that a little bit higher. There we go. Then I want to add some stairs. So I want to add some stairs that go this way. And then also come down as well, like so. Okay. I want, okay, so we're going to bring these down. And make sure, oh, that's quite cool. Okay, those are quite connected, you can see. Quite connected. Okay, and can also maybe do this as well if we want. Bring this out. There we go. Okay, right. I'm quite happy with that, that's fine. Okay, so we have stairs going up, but this needs to connect somehow. Okay, I think that's kind of how we're going to do it for now. And okay, maybe we, oh, okay, the stairs are acting funny. Okay, let's take that back. Okay, all right, so I think, okay, these stairs are awful. I'm actually going to get rid of these stairs, to be quite honest. Okay, let's try and recreate these stairs again. Okay, so we've got stairs there, and we've got stairs there. Okay, you can see these stairs, right? We're gonna match them. Oh my word, that's so much better. Okay, that is so much better. And yes, okay, I'm happy with that. The stairs are really close, which is absolutely, that's fine. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with those stairs. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, right. Now I need to build another one of these. So let's move this. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. And bring this right down. Nice. Okay, we bring this up. I think that's about the same height. Bring this across. Okay, this is a bit skew, so I need to fix that. There we go. Nice. And we bring it in like so. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Okay, and then we can take this and make it a bit longer, like that. Alright, there's a door on the side, so let's get rid of this path. There we go. Actually, that's what I needed. I needed this. So let's take this. I needed it for over here. So if we take this now, and I want to get a chair. There we go. Okay, sweet. Whoopsie. Take this, rotate it. So this is just a fun little area where people can come and sit. Take it, rotate. There we go. And we just duplicate it again. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Now we can add some beautiful lights. I think can we put on the no, we cannot. Okay, I think wait, let's try that again. No, we cannot. I think on the floor would be quite sweet, like this. What do you think? There we go. And then maybe we can have one here and one here. Okay, let's see what that looks like at night. Let's see. Wait for the lights. There we go. I think that looks quite nice. Alright, let's get back to this. This is still a bit high. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay, so we are up now and we're going to make another one as well. Take this, make it a bit larger. Make it a bit larger. We'll bring it towards the back, like this. There we go. All right, we're getting started here. Okay, so now let's start with a little house, shall we? I just want to build. Okay, let's start. Okay, so we have our little house. Why is it on the floor? Let's bring it up a bit. There you go, otherwise our door is going to be on the floor. Fantastic, there we go. Nice, okay, so this is going to be like our first little house. Bring this in a bit. Okay, we're going to put another house. We'll just put that there for now. Well, not another house, part of the house actually. There we go. We'll bring this up a bit. There we go. Nice, bring it up a bit more. And we're going to also add that. Nice. Oh, okay, that's quite far in. Let's bring this in a bit. There we go. Nice. And we're going to curve it like so. As you can see, we've curved it, so we've got that cute little entrance over there. Okay, this is going to have a cute little door. I wish we could make these a little bigger, you know, but I'm happy with that. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Then I want to add a roof. So let's bring this down a little bit. Bring this in a little bit as well. There we go. Okay, now let's go here, add a roof, and curve it. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap it the other way around. There we go. So I'm gonna make it like this, and we're gonna add on to it. This house is a little high. Let's bring it down. There we go. A little bit more. Fantastic. And we'll bring this house in also. So we're gonna bring it in a bit. There we go. I quite like that. And bring this in too. Now we've got to bring it in there and bring it in on the other side. Fantastic. Also, I want to swap this too, so this is going the other way around. Oh no, that's right, sorry. Actually, we'll leave it like that. But, yes. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just click this and move it across. Nice, so it's a bit more even. Okay, I like that. That's very good, very good. Right, then we're going to add another one. There we go. Bring this in a bit more. It's a little bit. Whoopsie. Let's take this back. Okay. Make this a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, fantastic. There we go. Swap it and bring it in together like that. Okay, so this is our first proper home that we have. I'm going to make it, there we go. So it's nice and wide like this. Okay, we're going to bring it down. Oops. I'm going to bring this down. There we go. Okay, so this is our first proper little home. And we also need to add, I don't think we can add, oh, we can. Oh my word, I didn't know we could. Make it a little bit smaller, like this. Okay, I'm going to grab it over like so. I want to bring this down and I want to see what it looks like if I add a flag at the top. How does that look? Does that look a bit weird? If we added another one over here, does that look very strange? I think it looks better. I think it looks better with the curve, so I'm actually going to get rid of those. I think it looks quite cute like this. Maybe we just bring that down a bit. That looks so weird, no? We could bring that down. No, okay. We're just gonna get rid of it. Okay, we're getting rid of it completely. Alright, let's make this a little taller. There we go, like so. Alright, now let's also do we're gonna make a small little room in the front. Okay. Nice. There we go, so that we can add a cute little window. Okay. There we go. We just need it tall enough. Okay, right. Let's see if a window will fit here. Will a window fit here? Oh, yes, a window does fit here. That is fantastic news. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, we're gonna make it. Okay, we can't make it a double. That's okay. We shall do a window like this. I think that looks awesome. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so it's not the festive season just yet, so we'll have a little doorbell there. That's fine. Okay, and then along the edges. Oh, yes. Okay, let's get rid of this path. There we go. Alright, along the edges. So I can't add there, but oh, it won't let me add. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, our cute first little house. Let's keep adding some windows. Oh, we could add another door. I think we should add another door here. Like that. I think that looks good. But we'll make it a bigger door. There we go. This we can get rid of. We don't need this right now. There we go. Okay. Nice. So we've got this cute little house. I think we should change the colors of the walls. I don't quite like the colors. I do like the white. So let's go for the white. So it's going to be white, white, and I do like that. Okay. Okay, let's leave it like this. Why is that not? There we go. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Okay. Alright, awesome. I'm happy with that. Now let's add some windows. I think I'm gonna add a window up here. Like that. There we go. I just want to make sure that this door is in line. Kind of. I think that looks much, much, much better. Much better. I'm going to add a little window at the top. I'm going to add a double window. There we go, like this. Fantastic. So look at these little windows. They are so, so, so cute. Okay, and then let's add some little lights. So because it's higher up, we can add some little lights down here. Okay, we don't need this right now. There we go. Whoopsie. I also do like hanging them up as well, like so. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of that and just hang them there. I think that looks super, super cute. I really do. Okay, now with this, I'll bring this in a bit. Okay, maybe we can bring this back a bit. And I want to build some stairs. Okay. Right, so we're going to bring stairs all the way down, but not, it's pretty steep, so, and let's make it so it's quite long. There we go. Those stairs are quite steep. Okay, I think that's a bit better. And then we can, there we go. Fantastic. Bring this in a little bit. Nice. Right there. Very good. And also, if you didn't know, you can do this. you can add some rails like so, and you can change the color of the rails. But I think that looks quite nice. Actually, I don't want that for there. Maybe something simple like this. There we go. Let's also just move this. It is in the way. Okay, we'll focus on that another time. Okay. And let's add a little path. There we go, there we go, there we go. Then there's also a little door here as well. So also if we, I think if we, can we get rid of the door? No, we cannot. Okay, so there's a little door there. Okay. Then we have, whoops. We have this here. We'll make this a little bit taller. Like so. Okay, quite tall. And we're going to add some doors. Add some big, oopsie. That's the wrong door. I'm gonna add a nice big door like so. There we go, we can see that. I also want to bring this up a little bit as well. So I'm going to make, whoops, I'm gonna make some stairs. There we go. There we go, nice. Fantastic. And we can bring this in a little bit like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, very good. And then we can bring this down a little bit. Bring this down, bring this. Oh, because this is all the way down. Okay, let's try with this. Bring this down. Okay, now let's try with the door. There we go. Okay, right. Okay, so now we have our cute little stairs. Okay, I think that looks amazing, amazing, amazing. Very cute. Okay, bring this in a little bit. Alright, we shall add. We don't actually need 2 of these. Well, 3, sorry. I think that's fine. Okay, let's get rid of this for now. We don't need that. Okay. Right. And then next to, so let's bring this forward a little bit. Bring this forward. There you go. Bring it a little bit to the side. Fantastic. Bring this in a bit. There you go. Actually, we're going to have to bring this out. There we go. Okay. Looking very, very, very good. Next, I'm going to build. Whoopsie. I'm going to build again. But this time I'm building a bit. Okay, wait. Let's actually move this. Okay, we need to resort this. We need to resort that out because it's not working very well. Okay. Bring this forward. Bring this a bit down. There we go. Next, I want to add some stairs. So, okay, Can this move? Okay, it can. Let's move all of this back a bit. There we go. And move this back a bit. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, I much prefer this. Okay, now bring this down. There we go. Bring this forward a bit, like so. Now let's add some stairs. Okay, so we've got some stairs going this way. So, let's make this a little bit taller. And let's make these stairs. There we go. Okay, so that's covering the window. So we can't have this window. We're going to have to move this window. Let's just get rid of it for now. Let's... There we go. Nice. Okay, that actually looks really, really, really cute. I like that a lot. I don't think we can add. No, we cannot. We can't add. That's okay. Okay, so now we have this little house. And we're going to make another house on top of this house. Well, sorry, on top of this, like land, brick. There we go. We're going to bring this in a bit. So it's going to be a bit of a narrow house. Narrow house, but that's okay. Okay, then we're just going to build it backwards, but that's okay. I do want to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's bring this one in a bit, like so. And let's bring this out. And let's bring this out. There we go. Let's fix these because they're not in the right place. Oh, no, we don't want that. There we go. Those stairs look great, 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 great. Okay, let's get in our door. Let's get in our door. 2, 3. Big double door like that. Okay. Okay, like that. That looks very nice. That looks very, very nice. Okay. Now let's... Okay, we're going to add the roof. Very important. So I'm going to swap it around like so. And... Okay, let's make it a little bit taller as well. I'm going to make it a little bit taller. Bring it in. No, sorry. There we go. We do like that. Swap it around. No. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Make this a little bit taller so we can add a window. So we can look out. Okay. Okay, that actually looks quite nice. Because it looks, yes, okay, I like that. Why are these not the same colors? This is not good. White and white. And there's no other colors. We'll just keep them white, I guess. There we go. And you can't... Okay. There we go. That's the best that we can do for the moment. And if we bring this down a bit. Oh, there we go. That looks quite nice. Okay, there we go. That looks very, very cool. I do like that a lot. Okay, right. Now we are going to build on top of that. Okay, so we've got our little house there. Bring this so that it covers like so. Bring it in a bit like that. Bring it in the other side like that. There you go. Okay, we're gonna face it the other way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, and bring it down. No, I think we need to bring this down a bit. There we go. Nice. Ooh, sticking out at the back. We don't want that. There we go. Okay. It's somewhat getting there. Okay. And then I'm just going to add another little room. So let's see. Bring this in, bring this in, bring this down a bit, bring this down. Okay. Whoops. And we're gonna take it. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. I'm just gonna bring it back a little bit. Bring it down a bit. There we go. And okay, I think that kind of works. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Well, I mean, it's okay. There we go. All right, let us do some windows. So I've got a window here. Okay, we need to make this a little bit taller now. Go a little bit taller. There we go. And we can make another one. Another window. There you go. Okay, so this is our other house that we've built. Let's see if we can get a chimney. Does it look strange? Does it look strange with two chimneys? Maybe there's two lounges. Okay. It has to be white. It has to be white. Okay, let's add some more windows, shall we? So I think we should do 2 and 2 like this and 2. What do you think? I think those are good. Move that over like so. There we go. Okay. Right. That is another one of our houses. And I think this looks beautiful. I think this looks really, really nice. I'm actually going to lower this a little bit because it is pretty high. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit and bring this down a little bit as well, like so. And then also bring this in a bit, like this. Okay. Now I can bring this down a bit so it's not so tall. And I can also bring this down a bit, like this. There we go. And I can, okay, right, I can bring this in. There we go. Okay, nice. I think that looks pretty good. just move this. Let's just move this. Oh. It won't let me move it. Okay, whatever. Right, so that is our little house. And then let's add some windows at the back as well. I'm gonna add 2 double windows at the back. Like so. Bring this across. There we go. 2 double windows. And I'm going to add that at the top there. Then I also want to add some lights as well. There we go. And add some lights here. Let's see what that looks like. Put it on the corner, like so. 1, 2, and there's a light there. We add to the corner over there. Then I'm going to add a light here and a light here. We can't add any lights. Oh, we can add a light there in the corner. Let's do that. Okay, we'll just leave that for now. Let's see what it looks like at night, shall we? Okay, so at night. This is what it looks like at night. We're going to need more lights. We're going to need more lights, but we'll get to that. Let's just make it daytime again. Let's make it daytime again. Okay, so far this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Whoopsie. Alright, let's change. Yes. You are floating. Okay, right, let's move this. There we go. And let's curve this. Nice. Move the stairs a bit. There we go. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so there's just a random sheep floating. Okay, alright. We'll just let the sheep float there, shall we? Alright. Then let us build another place. So let's bring this back. There we go. Okay, nice. So we're just gonna now build the same, but a little bit, just a little bit higher. Okay, let's bring it up like this. And bring it in a bit. Like this. Bring it in a bit. Make it a little bit taller. Shame this poor sheep. This poor sheep is just floating there. Floating. Okay, the only thing about this now is it doesn't change its ways at all. So, actually, do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to make it square. So let's bring it up. Okay, good job. Bring it in like so. And we're going to make it nice and tall like this. Okay. Alright, I like that a lot. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we've got a nice narrow one. Let's bring this across a little bit. We can always move everything. There we go. Nice, right in the middle. Okay, because we can always move it. There we go. Then next we're gonna build next to it, like so. Bring this in a bit. At the back, we don't need it so far back. Actually, let's make this so it goes back a bit more, like this. There we go. Okay, so we are gonna make this a little bit taller, like there. All right, like there. Bring that in a bit, like so. All right, the sheep is gone. The sheep is gone. I want a bit of space. I wish there was a way we could bring all of this over. So, there we go. I do want a little bit of space. So bring this over. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. That's really good. Okay, take this. Bring that over. Ah, that was actually pretty good. Wow. And this. Gonna bring it out. Okay. There you go. Nice. Okay, then let's build this. Okay. Got it there. Whoopsie. Okay, so that there's enough space. Let's actually bring this out of it and bring this. There you go. Okay. What do you think, guys? I think this looks good. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. And these stairs. Okay. Very good. Let's just move this one more time. There we go. Okay, I think that's the best that we're gonna get. I think so. All right. Let's bring this up a little bit. Go. And then we're going to make the rooftop like so. Right, I'm going to make it an interesting rooftop. Let's do another one. Bring this down. This is a cool little trick that I've learned. I don't know if it's going to work, but... Okay, just rotate it. Does that look strange? I think so. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. I think that looks a little strange. Why does it look so weird? I don't know. Okay. It's somewhat. Okay, it's somewhat different. A little bit taller, maybe? And the side, sorry. See, what does it look like this side? It looks like an absolute mess. Rotate a bit. Bigger. A bit bigger on this side. Rotate. No. Okay, it looks awful, but let's just pretend it looks great, okay? It looks absolutely awful, but I'm not a professional. Okay, we've got another one. We're gonna make this like a little roof. Here we go. And we're gonna make it a bit thinner as well. that. Bring it in. Nice. Look at that. Okay, and we will make it. Okay, so I think that's just high enough. Does this go any higher? It does. Okay. I left the roof behind, so that's not very good. Fantastic. Okay, right. Let's start with the windows, shall we? Or let's start with the doors. Okay. So we have, I think, we'll have a double door here. Whoopsie. Whoops. We have a double door here. There you go. Double door here. And a single door over here, like so. And then maybe we can move this up a little bit. There we go. Nice. And then after that, we can add a little window. There we go. I think that looks good. That looks quite nice. I don't know if I like that roof though. It's a bit strange. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the one roof. It looks very, very, very odd. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's add some. Do you know what would be really cute, actually? Let's do this. Let's add like a little balcony. Yes. I think we should add a little balcony, but we'll make it all the way around. Like this. There you go. Bring it out a little bit. Not too much. And there you go. And bring this in a little bit. I don't know if that will make a difference, but okay, it's fine. Okay, let's add some windows. Okay, we've got 2 windows. This, I want to bring it in. Okay, you know what? We'll have that side piece there because I also want to bring this out a little bit. Like that. There you go, there you go. Okay, then I'm going to add a little door out here. And I'm going to add a big window. Like so. Make it a little bit higher. Like so. Okay, I think that looks really, really cute. But now there's a problem because if they go outside, okay, no, it's fine. Okay, we might have to do that because if they go outside, we don't want them to fall. So, okay, right. There we go. Okay. And then we can also, which is very cool, can add something like that. Get rid of that. Oh. Wow, that's very interesting. And we can change this. Let's change it to a chair. We can have a chair out here. That's actually quite pretty. Okay, let's keep that. And let's change it to a chair. There we go. But I want the single chair. The single chair. Where am I going? Whoopsie. I don't know where I'm going to put this chair. Let's move this. Yes. And let's move this chair. Okay, let's put the chair there. This maybe needs to come out a little bit more so that you can sit. Bring this back a little bit and do that. And maybe we can, there's no space for this. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay. We can also add like a little lamp. That's very cute. Little lights that can go here. So we want it to be very bright. We'll just add little lights here. Very cute. Right, and then let's add some windows. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can add a door because it's not in properly. So let's do that. Let's bring this in a little bit. There we go. Much better. Okay. We can add 2. I think we should add 2. So 2. There we go. And then add another 2. 1, 2. There we go. Does that look like it's in the middle? I don't know. These bricks seem a little bit off to me. Whoops. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. Nice. And then do you know what we should actually do? Add some kind of... Oh. It's not adding it for some reason. Okay. What about this one? No. Okay. I thought it would add some pretty flowers, but clearly not. But that's okay. Makes it a little bit higher, like there. Bring that up a bit, like so. There we go. Nice. I think that looks cool. And then I think also we can maybe add a little window there. And we can add one over here. Bring it over a little bit so that you can see. Okay. I think that looks awesome. I don't like that this is so... Okay, but we're going to have to just do that for now. Okay, there we go. So that is what we have built so far. And I'm going to do 2 windows. 1 and 2. It doesn't add anything. Okay, that's okay. Okay, right, this is looking so beautiful. Looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we mustn't forget our little chimneys. Let's see how high we can make these chimneys. Oh, there we go. See if we can make this even lower. No. Okay, that's how far. Okay, that's how far it's gonna go. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, this looks amazing. I'm very, 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 very happy with this. Very happy with this. Okay, right, so now with this, I wish we could lock this on. I'm gonna move this over a bit because I want to make space for some other stuff. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Go. Nice. And bring this over as well. Nice. Guys, if you are watching and enjoying, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 50 followers. I would really appreciate it. But if not, it's all good. Thank you for watching. Okay, are we happy with that? No. Let's bring this in a little bit. Like that. There we go. Bring it in a little bit more. Nice. Okay. Nice. And then let's do the door. I'm going to do a singular door. Singular door. Okay, and let's do two windows like this. And let's add two windows. Let's bring this up. Or maybe three. Three windows, like such. There we go. And we can add another light. Let's just put that there for now. Oh, okay, it's gone on the side. Okay, so then I'm just gonna make this higher. Just put it on the side as well. And this can go here maybe. Okay, awesome. Right, so we've got this little way down here. And we've built that one house. Okay, this can go a little bit further out, which is fantastic. But I want to build another one. So bring this down. There we go. Bring it out. Okay, and bring this out. There we go. I just wish you could make this a little bit like the same height, but then that sticks out. So, and if we try to color this, no, it doesn't work. That's okay. All right. Well, it looks like we're just gonna have that sticking out. Okay, we're just gonna have that sticking out, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. We have another house. Bring this up. There we go. Bring this across. Like so. Bring it down. There we go. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. Okay, we're gonna. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna be looking like this. Alright, I'm gonna bring this down a bit. So we just have that. We're sticking out a bit. See, I can't seem to get this correct. Because if we take this, because I want to have a little balcony, right? Okay. There we go. Come in a bit. Nice. In a bit. There we go. Down and go up. There you go. Okay, I'm getting used to this. It's quite cool. I won't lie. And we're gonna add one of these again. Bring this down and down. There we go. So we've got like a little balcony going on here. Here we go. And we're going to do this. We'll do that so that we know that we have a bit of a balcony going on here. I'm going to have to move this forward a little bit. Okay, let's move this all forward. It's so frustrating. See, so it's not sticking out at the back. Like so. There you go. And now we've lost our one window. That's okay. We'll bring it forward like so. And bring it down a little bit. There you go. Nice. And this you can bring over like so. I don't think, no, that can't go out anymore. Bring this out of it. There you go. Maybe they can have their own special staircase, maybe. Okay, so now that we have a little area here, we can make this a bit wider. And this can be a little fun place to hang out if you want to. Rotate. There you go. Nice. Little window. Cool. And then I also want, let's get one of these. Let's copy this. I'm going to bring it all the way here. Nice. We're going to rotate it like so. Look at that. Very good, very good. Right, let's add some lights. We can also stick it to the side. Does it stick to the side? Oh, it does. I've never actually really used this before. That's very interesting. Ooh. Oh, that's quite pretty. Can make them all different. That's actually quite pretty. I like that. What were we doing? Oh, adding some lights. One there. And then we can just add lights every second gap, like so. There we go, that worked out quite nicely. Okay, let's carry on adding the windows. I think 1, 2, 3 together like this. I think that looks quite nice. Okay, right, so now we need a little door. What's going on here? This also needs to go down. This needs to go in a bit. Why is that sticking out? Okay, I don't know why that's sticking out now. Okay, and if we do this and do this. Oh goodness. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, well we can still go outside, which is quite nice. Okay. Nice. We're gonna, so for the main entrances, we're gonna have the big doors. Okay, there we go. And then we can also, if we want to, we can add, let's try something different. Let's see if this works. Okay, bring this all the way down. There we go. Fantastic. And let's bring this in a bit. And let's actually bring this down. There you go. Make this a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, I think that makes it quite unique. I also want to maybe add, oopsie, maybe want to add this as well. So bring that There's lots of roofs going on here. Bring that in a bit. There we go. And bring that. Oh, there we go. How nice does that look? Whoops. I'm actually really happy about that. Okay, well, that's still floating around. Okay, I think what we can do, let's bring this forward a little bit. So, like this. Bring this. There we go. Bring it forward. And take this. I'll do that. Whoops. Make this a little bit larger. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better, much better, much better. Okay, now I did have something here, but it's obviously got lost. So we will make another one. Down. Maybe bring it in a bit. There we go. And nice. Okay, I think we need to stick this out a bit. Fantastic. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Right, let's add some windows. Okay, oh. Whoops. So now we've got more space, so let's do this. Adding some more windows. Okay, that looks quite good. Okay, let's see, what kind of windows could we add here? Maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's add. No, oh, actually, how do we feel about that? It's not too bad. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with that. Alright, so this is the little town that we have built so far, and I think that it looks really, 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 really good. Really, really good. I just wish that there were ways that we could maybe add some flowers on the top, whatnot. Okay, so, oh, okay, we need to fix this. This is not gonna work. There we go. I think that's the best way. And then you bring that in. Oh, I don't know what's happened here. It's gone all funky. Okay. Alright, I think that's not very good. Okay, something like that. What do you think? I think something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's there, and I want to move it so. Okay, something like this. This is much better. Fantastic. Bring the path. Whoopsie. We want the right path, so bring the path. There we go. Nice. Then I need to make this also, whoops, I need to make this large as well. Okay, we can do that. That's also quite nice. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what happened here. It's getting very confused. You can barely even walk down those stairs. Look at that. That's very, very, very trippy. See, there we go. So I need to turn it. Okay, we're finally getting the hang of this now. Okay. Right. Let's bring this down. There we go. Bring these stairs down. Bring them down. Nice. Okay. And I think also with these, I'm going to make it the same. These stairs kind of look a bit wonky, don't you think? There we go. It's a little bit better, but still terrible. Okay, I think that's a bit better. There we go. Oh, it's still very steep. That's still very, very, very steep. I know for myself I'll probably fall down. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's add some plants. There we go. I think that's nice. Okay. Right, so we've done this area with building wise. Okay, then over here we're gonna have like a cute little area as well. Bring this down, make it a bit wider as well. And actually, this is what I'm gonna do. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so take this, bring this in. I think, okay, no. I'm going to keep it on something a bit higher. Okay. And if need be, I can obviously get rid of it. A bit higher. Okay. I think I'm going to bring this in a bit. This up. Like that, like so. Okay. And rotate a little bit. Let's rotate this. I wish we could stick things to each other. That would be cool. Don't you think that would be cool? Okay, let's bring it back. Okay, it's skew. There we go, bring it back. Nice. Okay, it looks skew. It looks very skew, but oh well. Okay, let's make this roof. That's a very tall roof. We don't need that. Okay, there we go. Let's make it. Yeah, that roof is very, very, very tall. Okay. We can also bring this across. Okay, it doesn't need to be that big. There we go. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, we're going to do another one this side. rotates it a little bit and bring it down. Okay, am I happy with this? Yes, okay, so it still sticks there. Maybe bring this a little bit out. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. Bring this in a little bit. Does this go out anymore? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's bring this forward a bit and bring this in a bit like that. But bring it out. There we go. Bring it in a bit. Nice. We're going to add this here. Bring this down. Bring this down a little bit as well. Like so. And maybe bring it in here. Bring it out a bit. Oh, that's fine. I think bring it out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, right, I'm happy with this. Let's add our windows. It won't let me add another window. What is this sorcery? But why? Okay, and if we do this, maybe this will work. It won't let me. Maybe because it's not big enough. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Now that's working. Now that's working. Now that's working. Okay, at the top. Okay. Right. Sorry, I was just getting comfortable. Okay. Like that. Then we're going to have our door at the bottom. So go 1, 2, and 3. See, does this need to go down? There we go. Fantastic. Okay. We can have the bell there. No, okay. I think I'm fine with that. 1 and let's add 2, 3 like that. Easy. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice, good job. Okay, let's bring this in a little bit. Okay, now let's add some lovely windows. Whoopsie. Okay, now what happens if we do this? If we add them here, like so, and then we add at the top as well. Does that look strange? Does that look a bit strange? Whoops. I actually don't think that looks too bad. Okay. I'm going to add 2 at the top, like this. And then we'll add 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 3. Oh no. No, no, no. I think we should add 1, 2, and 1, 2. Like so. There we go. That looks good. And then over here, maybe we should add a balcony. I always love a good balcony. Okay. Bring it down. Bring that down as well. Okay. I'm going to bring it so we only have this. There we go. We don't want it sticking out either, so there we go. Oh, we need to bring it in a bit because it's a bit uneven. There we So we have a door, and then we can have on the sides, we can have a window and a window, like so. But this is the problem. When you bring this down a bit, bring this in, go in a little bit more. Okay, now here's the problem. If I try and make stairs, it doesn't work exactly. So, no. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright, we got some stairs. Right. Now let's... It won't let us add. So we'll just have to... This is what I do usually. Just colour that in and maybe do this because there's literally no space at all. And we can bring this out. There we go. Okay, we can't have this. Maybe we can. Just add that there maybe. But what are we watering? There's nothing to water. So let's get that out the way. Okay. There we go. So we've got this fun little area and this little area here that we can go and see the little houses. Okay. Right. Let's get some stairs all the way down. Bring this right across like this. Nice. Good job. Let's add in the middle. Okay, because we want to make it interesting, so there we go. Okay, bring this completely down. Nice. There we go. Now we've got some nice stairs. And you know what would be a really cool idea? Let's see if we can add some water. There's whoopsie. That's not gonna work. Or what if we do this? What if we make these as stairs? So bring this up a bit, like so. Curve a little bit, like that. That down. And then to get across, you need to go over the bridge. Like so. And then you make it a bit bigger. And you can maybe add like a curve at the top. I like to try and make like a proper bridge, you know? Have a bit of a curve. Or we can just do that. There we go. I think that's just as nice. Okay. That's how you get onto this cute little house. And then it is just surrounded by beautiful flowers and plants. There we go. But there's also another way that you can get down as well. So let's see. Maybe what we can do is we can add from here all the way down. Does that actually go there? Okay, so we need to try and add this. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now if you want to, you can also climb through there. We can have a little path. Oops. Have a little path. There we go. I think that path is way too big. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. I think that's quite cute. And then maybe, I think this is a really cool idea. We get rid of these plants. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? We can create something like this. Maybe. I don't know what this is going to be. Okay. And back here, make this a little bigger. We can add some plants here. Oh, what if we add just a big tree? There we go. And we add some plants. Where's the tree? I lost the tree. There's the tree. Okay, and that we can add. We just rotate it like so. Here we go. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's actually quite cute. Okay, and we will grab. I'm going to grab this. And we're going to duplicate it. Okay. So now if you want to, you can come and sit here. Should we do like a little pond? There we go. There's a little pond as well. So we can take this and we can rotate it like so. There you go. Nice. And I'm going to add another one in case we have lots of people that want to come and look. Cool. And let's add. Let's make this a bit smaller. Nice. I think that looks adorable. I think that looks really, really, really cute. Okay, we're missing a window here, so let's add a window. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. This is missing a window. Oh my word. Why would I miss the window? That's so silly. Okay, there we go. Nice. This needs to come down a bit. Nice. Okay, we can do the window like that. Yes, I think the window like that is fine. Bring this down a little bit like that. Voila. I think that looks beautiful. I'm also going to copy one of these. I'm going to copy one of them and I'm going to add it here. So let's just keep it there and then add another one. Oh, I lost it. It's okay. Rotate and we'll have it there like that. And we'll add some lights. The lights are very important. There we go. Another one here. Okay. Then we need to add some lights. I like to add lights on the side. I think that's very important. There we go. And one down there. We need to add lights here. There we go. And then as we come up, we have some more lights like this. Nice. We just add lights wherever we can to make it look more light. I just realized something. Okay, I'm going to do this now before I forget. This needs to be very bright and very bright. Let's just change some of them. So now going forward, all of these lights will be as bright as the sun. Okay, there we go. Right, let's add some more lights. There we go. And of course we need at the bottom, very important, like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoopsie. 1 and 2, like this. And 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, so I think it's pretty well lit. Let's just add 2 lights there. And maybe 1 light here. Okay, then we get to this area. You can actually add. So I'm going to put a light there and a light there. Let's rotate it. There we go. Now let's see what it looks like at night, shall we? So when we make it nighttime, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we need to change. See, a lot of these lights are very dull. And we need to change them so that they're very bright. See? The difference is crazy. I was wondering why it was looking a little dull. And then I realized. Okay, so the rest they are fine. The rest they are fine. Let's add another light. Listen to the frogs. Listen to the frogs. There we go. Okay, nice. Now we need to add a light there and a light. Oopsie. Let's turn this light. Very good. I'm going to add another light over here. We just want it to be very well lit. That's all. We don't want to disturb the fishies. We just want it to be very light and very bright. Take this. There we go. Okay, we need some more lights so that it's not very dark. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty well lit, if you ask me. Let's just make sure that these are also very bright. I'll just do this last area, like so. Nice. There we go. Okay, and I think we need one more light in the middle, like so, and maybe there. What do you think? I think that's quite well lit. There we go. That house is very well lit. And I think we should just maybe add one here in case they're sitting outside and they want to have a chat or something like that, you know. Okay. That is adorable. Then I think I'm going to add a small little house. I'm going to add a small little house over here. Make it a little bit taller. No. Okay, we'll keep it on the ground like that. Make it a little bit taller. Okay. Maybe a little bit taller. And then I'm going to add another one next to it. But I'm going to make it a little smaller. There we go. And I want to make it more forward like that. So this is going to be like a pretty normal house. Pretty normal house. Okay. Just want to see something. There we go. And then also I think that this house should maybe have a little garden as well. Alright, let's make it daytime. There we go. So we can actually see what's going on now. And I want to add a little chimney. Let's add a little chimney at the back. There we go. Okay, I actually want to see the chimney, so how do you move this? Okay, there we go. And let's make it a little bit higher, like so. That's way too high. Okay, there you go. So now you can see it from very far away. I'm gonna make this house a little bit different. I want to make this bit of a tall door. There we go. I think that's cool. We're gonna make a little path. There we go. And we'll make a bridge from there to there. Bring it down like so. And we'll make it larger as well. Like this. We have to make it also a little bit curvy as well. Okay. Nice. I think that looks cool. There we go. Oh wow. This is actually turning out to look quite nice. I won't lie. Okay, then I want to add a door outside. So I'm going to make it a double door. Okay. And I'm going to make a fun little garden. Okay. Make it a fun little garden. Alright, there we go. So this house here has a little garden. And it is very, 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 very sweet. And I think maybe we should use different windows. We've got those side. Actually, it looks kind of silly. I'm going to take those away. There we go. I miss these windows. These are definitely my favorite. I do love these windows. Very much so. There we go. There we go. Oh wow, you can add 3. I didn't know that. Okay, there we go. We don't actually need that. We just need 1. Okay, and maybe here we have a double one. Like so, but I want there to be flowers. I love when there's flowers. This, I want it to come all the way down like so. I love seeing a chimney like that. And I think I'm gonna do maybe, yes, I'm gonna make it a triple. Oh, you can't make it a triple. Oh, you can. There we go. Okay, that looks quite nice. Then over here, 1, 2. We can maybe do that and make it. There we go. Okay. Maybe we'll just have something at the top like this. So we can see at the top. That looks so beautiful. Oh, I love this so, so, so much. I've said that about all the builds, haven't I? Okay, so that is the little home. Very, very cute. Let's get some lights going. Whoops. Can also maybe have some decorations as well. So maybe from here to here. That can be something. Rotate it. Like that. There we go. And then you just change the color. Make it purple and blue. And then you click there. Cool. That's this little house. Okay, now we need to get the lights going. Okay, so 1. But I need to have some lights. Okay. Whoopsie. I need to make it nighttime so I can see where it's best to put the lights. I love to have lots of lights. Make it higher. And there you go. I don't care if the lights don't look great or they look in a funny place. I don't care about that. I just like when it's very bright and there's lots of lights, you know. Is there a light there? Yes, there is. It's okay, we'll do that and that. There we go. Okay, this house seems to be quite well lit. Here we go. Did you hear the dogs barking? Okay, next I want to add one of these. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to add this right here at the back. And I'm going to rotate it like this. I'm going to do this and just change it. There we go. And change this. Just fill the spaces. Just fill the spaces. Another one. And we can just make it whatever we want. What is that? Okay, I think that's a good idea to fill the spot as well. So we rotate. There we go. Oh, we can make them taller as well. We'll leave that there like that. And we'll just move that over there. And we can duplicate it as well. Nice. So it's together. Then we can change this. Nice. Okay, so that is the back garden. And let's add some flowers, shall we? Some bush. There we go. I think we should also add a path. I think the path will be very helpful. Okay, there we go. And before we put the light on, let's add some light out here. Okay, and light here too. Nice. One more light. There you go. And swap this. Nice, okay. So this is our little home. And then if you want to be able to leave, which you can, you follow the path down here. And this is how you can leave. And maybe we can build something for that. So do this. There we go. Just make this a little taller. Okay, let's make it daytime now, shall we? Here we go. Nice. I think that looks awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Like so. There we go. And then we can also have nice. Just make these. Oh, okay. Oh, they're right there. Never mind. I'd like to make them a bit taller, like higher. So let's get rid of that and that. Let's see. Can we? Okay, so that won't work. We can try that. Maybe that looks a bit better. Okay. And then we also add on the other side as well. So we add 1 and 2. But you can rotate them. I didn't know that. So you take it. Okay, no, you can't rotate. It goes one way. Okay, so right, so you can actually either go that way or you can go the other way that we built. Just remember we built this way as well. Remember? This was another way that we built. So make it a little bit fatter. There we go. Okay, so that is what we have built so far, and I think it looks amazing, amazing, amazing. I just want to change this color. I want to make it nice and bright. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. There we go. Fantastic. I think I got all of those. Then let's add some lights. Okay, we need lights here because there are no lights at all. So right at the top like that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here. There we go. A light there. A light there. There and there. Okay. I think that looks quite beautiful, I must say. I'm very, very, very impressed. Okay. Then I want to add an area. So we're going to make it a bit taller, like so. And okay, we'll bring it in like that. Go. It would be cool if we could just pick it up and move it. That would be very cool, actually. Okay, right, let's actually build the house first. Okay, right, so we are going to rotate the house. Okay. Make it a bit larger, a bit taller like that. Bring it back a little bit, like so, like so, like so. Bring it forward a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add this. I'm going to bring it in a bit, like that. Does that look a bit strange? It could looks a little bit strange. Whoops. Make it a little bit bigger. There, that's perfect. That's a better size. That's a better size. Bring it in a bit. There you go. Let's take it up out a bit like that. Okay. I wish we could change Okay, we're just gonna go with that kind of a style, I guess. There we go. Are we able to bring this in? I don't think so, not really. That's okay, we'll bring it out. Like that. Bring it out to more. Bring it in a bit more. There you go. Okay, fantastic. Actually, I want to bring this in so it's part of the roof. Like that. And then we can just bring this out a bit. Whoops. Just bring this out a little bit. Like so. Click. Okay, off click. And we'll just make it normal like so. Okay. Right. This is our little house over here. Let's add our doors. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Got our paths, which can go down here. We're going to make stairs over there. So let's get our stairs going. So from here all the way down. And we're going to extend the stairs like this. Nice. I think we can do something fun with the stairs, you know? Okay, I have an idea. Let's do something fun. Okay, so up, up. Okay, bring it out. What? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to bring this. Does that make sense? Let's see if I can add. Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Nice. That's what I wanted to do, but we have to try and make these a bit higher now because okay, might have to make them a bit higher. There you go, like that. And then move this. There we go. What is going on here? I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I think I kind of have this. And then we move this a bit. Nope. Oh goodness. I don't know where to move this now. Because this is just a disaster. Okay, I think that's the best. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. Unless, hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's bring this down a bit. Nice. Alright. And also I want to bring this down too. I don't think this is gonna work. There we go. See, that's the only way that's gonna work. But there's a problem because the problem is that problem is that it's not gonna fit. That's the only way, but those are in the way. I think that's okay for now. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. We've got those stairs. It's a bit awkward, I know, but other than that, I think it's cool. Okay, got some weird stairs. It's okay. Okay, I think that's the best. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna do. And then you can come down here. There you go. There we go. And turn it. Okay, we'll take that back. Okay, I think that's the best that we're gonna get. Okay. Then you walk down and you have access to these stairs. You have access. There we go. And we do this. There we go. Guys, just a reminder, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 50 followers, 50 subs. Okay, and then also what we can do is to make this different. We can maybe build something around like this. Oops. Nice. And then, so what we do is we color this in, make it straight, bring it down like so. Do you know what we can do, actually? There we go. Why is this not moving? Okay, there we go. Alright, nice. Now this looks a bit weird. We need to get this so that it's straight on the ground, because otherwise it would be very, very awkward. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this, shall we? I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. Is this still okay? Nice. I wouldn't want to live up here. Too much of a mission. Okay. Oh my word. Okay. This is annoying. Okay. Grab the path tool. Go like that. But this is where you get it. There you go. Like that. Nice. We can make it bigger. Like that. You see? You can make this taller as well. And maybe make this a little bit taller, because otherwise it looks a little bit stupid. Okay. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, let's start adding some windows. Got one window. Oh no, we've got the wrong windows. We need to have the right windows for the right door. There we go. One. Whoopsie. There we go. Make sure that this door is in the middle. Like this. Maybe we can have something in the middle. Like that. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess we'll just go with it for now. 1, 2. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. 3. this. And then we'll have a nice door outside. We'll make some windows. We'll just make double windows, okay? Like this. Nice. Okay. And we'll make one. We'll make one big window like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, right. And then I think we're gonna add a path. A bit smaller. Gonna add a path all the way around like that. There we go. Nice. Look how cute this house is. It's actually very, very cute. And then we'll add a window here at the top. Goes right in the middle. There we go. We'll add another one here. Look at that. And then we'll add another one here. Like so. And we can add another double one right at the top. And another one here. So you don't want there to be too many windows. Okay. Let's add some lights. I do like the idea of the ground lights. Also, what I'm going to do is I might add a little pond. It's a little smaller. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We will just, let's add some trees. There we go. We've added some trees. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Look at that. Fantastic. So a little bit of privacy. Very good. I don't think you can see through that window there, but that's okay. And then we'll just add a whole bunch of plants and flowers. There we go. Here. Nice. And there we go. But you can still like walk through the path, which is the most important thing. Like this. Okay, beautiful. I love this so much. Alright, now let's add some lights. So there's a little chair there that you can sit. I like to make it nighttime so that we can see what's going on. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's actually start from down here. So you can see what you're doing at night. There we go. Good. Okay, now I'm going to add one there and one there as well. So it says, hey, welcome. Okay, add one there. Very cool. On the top and the side. We just want as much light as we can get. I don't care if the lighting looks a bit silly. We need to get as much lighting as we can. And the last bit of lighting. There we go. And at the top. There we go. I think that looks amazing. Whoops. Okay. Let's see what we've built so far, everyone. So we built this cute little house. Let's make it daytime, shall we? We built this cute little house that's different to the other ones. You go over the bridge. come to this little island. Then you can go upstairs here to this house. If you want to, you can take this down. Or wait, there should be a path here as well. There we go. That sheep is just chilling. That sheep is like, I'm not moving. Okay, right. Or you can go down there. You can sit by the pond. Beautiful stuff. There's no ducks, but there's some fishies. Then you can walk up here to whoever lives in this house. We will build, I think I'll build on to this land. Go outside. You have this beautiful house. Okay. And then, so let's say you decide to go all the way this way. Right. So you have a bridge. You have this little seating area. And then you can come up these stairs. There we go. I like that a lot. Okay. Come up these stairs. You have this area here. I just realized there's no way to get upstairs here. So that's not very good. We need to figure out a way of how to get up these stairs. Maybe that's the way. Make it a little bit larger. Okay. I think that's the way. Okay, and we do that. Okay, and we have these houses. And that's what it looks like so far. Okay, and guys, I'm gonna end the stream there, but please, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to go for 50 subscribers and then 100. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Take care and we'll see you